Hey everybody, this is the Last Living GameCube. Welcome back to more Persona 5. In the last episode, we got challenged by Medjed. The Fan of Thieves got challenged by Medjed through a stream of internet chat. And in this episode, we are going to see what the hell they want. An internationally known enemy. I hope we can figure out a good way to fight back. Yeah, let's sleep. Okay, for a second there I thought I was going to go into the Velvet Room again. Oh well, I might just go to the Velvet Room later today, and on this day, if necessary.
What? Tell me.
Everyone's been talking about Medjed. What the hell is it? You don't watch the news much, do you? They're an international network of hacktivists. They target corporations doing shady business and cause chaos. The subway company's server thing, that was Medjed, trying to find out who caused the train accident. So they're good guys? Someone likened them to digital Robin Hoods. But they snoop through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. I guess that depends on why they do that stuff. Those guys claim to be modern-day Robin Hoods. They dare call themselves heroes after attacking those companies? Yeah, most hackers call themselves Robin Hood, but they're really not. I don't want to hear about justice from some shady hackers. I don't care what happens as long as it's interesting. And lunchtime. Ooh, our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. I'm above the average. That's the real dividing line. My allowance is safe for now. Wonder what score I got. I finished a little higher than the average score. And yet, ready to install? Shut up! Well, looks like it set a good example for your friends. Even though I don't think Ryuji did very good. Oh, this ranked up our charm! Hooray! Alright. Anyways, this ranked up our charm to Suave. Or Suave, I don't remember how to pronounce it. You're busy, it's not like I could focus on studying. It's not my fault my scores suck, right? It is entirely your fault if you do not study. You don't gotta throw the truth right in my face like that. Wait. Anyway, there's something more important here, Mishima. You want me to ask something about the internet, right? Yeah, I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is? Whoa, you weren't kidding about being direct. I suppose the news about Medjed and the Fan of Thieves have caused quite the commotion. They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted Kurusu about yesterday. I see. Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like the things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Fan of Thieves world debut, no? Come on. Dude. Don't worry, I'll be rooting for the Fan of Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. See you guys later. That was fruitless. Wonder if anyone else got any info. Mishima is pretty useless. Do you guys say anything? I tried asking my sister, but it seemed as though she didn't know very much about him. She doesn't specialize in cybercrime, after all. I tried looking into them too, but I didn't come up with anything. There are really just no leads. Our opponent is truly elusive. No luck. Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with them by ourselves. Something tells me that we'll find a way. Afternoon.
Yep.
Now summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day.
Okay.
Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. This is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly. The heck? How are we gonna find Medjed? I'm not sure. No matter how hard I looked online, all I found is just unreliable rumors. They have carried out corporate terrorism, yet they still managed to elude arrest somehow. Kanashiro was a lot of trouble, but this is turning out to be a much greater ordeal. Did we bite off more than we can chew? I'm not sure. Right, there's no knowing who we're actually up against if we can't see the full picture. We don't even know whether it's a single individual or a large conglomerate of people. And even if we manage to get a lead, what do we do from there? Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. That's probably why my exams are going to shit too. You know those are two separate things, right? She is right, you know, Ryuji. Her again. Man, this stuff's really not going so good. Clues on Medjed, huh? Wait, she's not part of Medjed? Or is she? If we can't identify who it is, there's nothing we can do. Let's wait till they make a move. And who I am to me. Got plans today? Go right away. I want to see what An is up to for now, first, before we start off with this. Need a great model. I want to be a great model, I need to start training my body. Ryuji actually told me he knows a gym he knows. Even if he said he'd train with me. Why don't you join in, Akira? We can train together. And my bond with An will grow stronger soon. I will spend some time with Lady An right away. Let's go sweat it out. He said the gym is down in the back alley off Central Street. Oh, this one. Yeah, I know where that is. Let's Ryuji know too. Meet up in Shibuya. I'm literally standing right in front of him. This place ain't bad, huh? Nobody's hogging the barbells, though I guess that's because basically nobody's even here. Today's a trial day, so you're gonna have to start paying if you want to keep coming back after this. Why did you want to come here in the first place?
Yes!
I want to slim down. Tried jogging? Aerobics alone aren't enough. I want to tone it up too, so I need to start lifting weights. Literally me in a nutshell for the last 2 years. Plus, my shoulders are drooping. I want to make my biceps leaner, and I need to straighten my back out. Obviously, I want to cut down on my waist size too, and firm up. You got some real guts. I will admit that. I'm a guts demon. What the hell's that even supposed to mean? Anyways, motivation's good and all, but you're not going to be able to move tomorrow if you do all that shit. And you come up with a training regimen for me. You're such a pain. If you do that for me, I'll... No! Screw that! Quit thinking like you're some sexy character in an anime. It's sad watching you like this.
Seriously?
No way, man.
First off, one of them sexy characters never come to the gym in their PE uniforms. How am I supposed to know that? I've never been to the gym before today. What's going on here? It's my agency. Even a smaller article would be great. It fell through? Yeah, I guess that's okay. What's going on? I was supposed to be in 2 magazines the month after next, but apparently one canceled on me. It was a black and white shoot, so they said I wouldn't stand out. Sounded like fun, though. It was all about everyday life of models. Guess you just gotta find somewhere you do stand out, then. There has to be somewhere my vibrant charm will shine, right? There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Alright, where?
By the way,
Hey, speaking of magazines, there was a real pretty girl in that one you said you were starring in. She's got this innocent vibe, but she's sexy too. Now that's... There are photos of me too? Yeah. Does she have long brown hair? Yeah, that's the one. You know her? You gotta introduce me, dude. You dick! Agreed! All the girls you could have been talking about and you just had to be Mika. I'm so pissed. Come on, which magazine are we using first? I'm gonna break it. 3 of us trained until we had reached our limits. Alright. My body hurts, but for some reason I feel satisfied. That's what working hard feels like. Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
That was actually pretty fun. I think it was because the 2 of you were here. I had to prove I was working extra hard. Simple stuff like that that'll keep you pushing. Good advice. I can't tell him that he's dumb because he is right. I wish I had thought of that. This ain't a competition, you know.
whoa.
For real? Mom forgot to buy stuff for dinner, so I gotta head home now. See you guys. Ah, poor Ryuji. You just can't say no when his mom needs help, huh? Actually a little jealous of the relationship they had. Yeah, I guess I can understand that. Well, I'm kind of jealous too because the relationship I had with my mom was really not very good. I mean, even growing up, my parents were super busy. They always told me when I was strong that I'd be fine on my own. I was free, but I was lonely. I'd make friends, but we moved a lot, and every time I'd have to start all over again. I actually got used to the loneliness. But that all changed once I met Shiho. The world seemed so hopeful. I'm glad it could seem that way to you. I heard her rehab is going well. She's going to be officially transferring schools soon, too. Yeah, that's probably for the best. I need to show her that I'm working hard so that she doesn't need to worry so much about me. She'd be happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Right? She needs to see how much I've learned from her. I can sense a strong resolve coming from An. And what level is this gonna grow up to? Level 8! Chance to withstand an otherwise fatal attack with 1 HP remaining. Ha ha ha! An can now use Endure. Very good. Come on, let's head home. I might have trouble moving though. My legs are killing me. I'll help you back home, don't worry. See you later. Get a protein shake before you eat your dinner. Well, maybe even during your dinner. Summer's break soon, right? Must be nice being a student. And, alright. I looked into Medjed. Did you find anything? As you know, Medjed is a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Huh? His name apparently means the Smiter. It seems nobody is actually sure that Medjed is a real name. On top of that, almost everything else about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. An unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots from his eyes. He truly is an elusive being. Dude, everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Wait! Fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptian art always depicts gods drawn in a side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead in all depictions of him. Taking all of this into account, he seems to be quite the alien being. Well done. Hey, there's nothing to be impressed about. Actually, there's a lot to be impressed about because I get the feeling that this will help us out in finding the actual hacker. Or hackers, rather. I hope that information was at least somewhat useful. Indeed it was. Should I look into it more? That's enough, thank you. We still don't have any tangible clues? Jeez. Huh, this cafe's open for a little while longer. I can teach you the ropes. Decline for now.
Next time, then.
And I will go next time. Fridge. Let's examine the fridge. I got a tip from one of my friends that I could make curry. We can eat right away. It's disheartening. Oh. Oh, yeah. We can make curry, but only on, like, certain points in time. Oh, yeah. It's Tuesday. I'll be right back. Okay, there's nothing at the secondhand shop that I didn't already need, so I'm just gonna make some coffee.
Hey.
Actually, wait, no, never mind. How many little wild coffees do I have? Ooh, I do have 4. Okay, that's good. I keep forgetting I have party in a can. Ah, damn it. How did I not remember I had that stuff when I was in the palaces? Oh, well. Ah, well, it looks like I'll probably use that when we get up to the next palace, which I get the feeling will happen relatively soon, actually. I need to go to the beef bowl shop so I can improve my... There it is, so I can improve my proficiency. And, what are you guys? You know what? I don't care what you guys are mumbling about.
Oh.
Alright, let's go to work. And what do we have to do here? A lot of customers. You're going to be bombarded with the orders of this rank. Make sure you memorize them all. One at a time, please. Alright, stay calm and remember the orders. I think that was the first one? That's right. And what did the second person order? Medium curry bowl? Medium barbecue bowl. Third customer. Medium beef bowl, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to be getting that one. It's got to be... I'm not going to get a lot of pay. Jeez. We're making customers wait. Pick up the pace.
You.
Appear to have a difficult time there. Well, to be fair, I'm the only employee at night. Can you ask your manager to hire more people? You were extremely busy. Employees being overworked is becoming a real problem in the workplace. That is concerning. I should remember this. Oh, it's you! I forgot about you!
Well then.
I'll leave my payment here. Thank you for the food. Okay, yeah, I was having a lot of trouble. Wasn't that the politician who gives speeches in front of the station? He was worried about employees in the workplace, huh? Well, I think he knows who you are now. We should go to the station square sometime again. Yeah, we should. Seems there were a lot of customers today. Maybe you kept them waiting a bit too long. I know you were alone, but I need you to speed up. Sorry, but results. This will affect your pay. Well, you'll do better next time. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be in, like, the less than 2,000 range or something. Oh well, I'll be okay with that. How much proficiency did that give me?
Man.
Couldn't have been helped. I know you were working hard. At least you're able to increase my proficiency a little bit. It was 1 point, but oh well, I did that. 1 point of proficiency was enough to level it up. Are you kidding me?
All right.
Hey, I guess it wasn't in vain after all. Maybe I should mess up more. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Nobody gets that way in life. Come on. And what? Going back to the Velvet Room already? Why couldn't we do this yesterday when it was relevant? Okay. Well, to be fair, I actually kind of wanted to wait to record. I'm actually recording this on a Friday and I wanted to wait until a Sunday to record this, but I just really could not stop playing this game because I love it so much. I might even do a second playthrough of this game.
Share of problems, inmate.
No kidding.
To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
I say we're more bold than foolish.
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
So you know all about it. You mean Medjed, so you know about Medjed.
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things.
How do you know that?
Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this. After
Okay.
all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
What, no gift this time? Alright, you just brought me in here for a fortune cookie. Alright. Ah, well, I'll live with that. That's July 20th. What the hell do you want? It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit. I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of Heartbusters knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly.
Hey.
Wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained or perhaps inconvenienced? I'd say that they're entertained.
I see.
Huh. Luxury for the uninvolved. I know they mean no ill intent. So this is what the public thinks. Whoops, I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable option. I'll see you around. See you around, you little bastard.
I don't get it.
There hasn't been any news on the Phantom Thieves versus Medjed showdown. Which of them will come out on top? We didn't even start the showdown yet. They're both just criminals pretending to be heroes. If you ask me, Medjed causes way more trouble. They attack every company they set their sights on. I see. Well, I just hope something happens soon. But you gotta tell me, who do you think will win? I don't know. Lunchtime.
Hey, your phone was buzzing earlier.
And gotten a lot of messages from an unknown account. Who the hell are you? Hajime Mashite. I am the one they call Alibaba. I want to ask you something. You're a phantom thief, aren't you? Can you really steal
Who
hearts?
is this?
How the hell does he know that we're a phantom
Our
thief?
teammates pulling a prank on you?
No, I don't think so. There's someone whose heart I would like you to steal, but I'm not asking for charity. Let's make a deal. You wish to know about Medjed, correct? I can give you the information on them if the change of heart is successful. If you so desire, I can take care of them as well. Do you believe in my skills? I can track down their accounts just as I have with yours. But this is all I can prove at the moment. I've prepared the necessary tool on my end. Look forward to it.
Respond to it?
How should I respond? Who is this? Can't find the account to send a response to. All I get back is an error message. Can't reply back.
I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
Good lord. Yeah, we're definitely gonna let everybody know about this. Maybe it has something to do with the girl that was watching over us on the computer.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
But how would he have known all these details with just that?
Well, we were talking about a lot of stuff. I mean, don't get us wrong.
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
Actually, it is, as long as you got GPS.
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they
Hacking.
extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't
No,
ask me
technically,
everything.
technically it
I
does
told
exist.
you
It
that
just
we
have a
don't know
really
much about
good
it.
time covering it up.
Wait. Might this be what is referred to as hacking?
There you go.
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
It took you that long to figure that out? Come on, you gotta watch more crime dramas. Seriously.
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
It means someone crept into our cell phones.
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
Then, is this person Mejed?
That's an excellent
doubt it.
question.
Considering he says he wants to deal with them. That is, only if we take his words for face value.
True.
You think we'd be able to trace this person?
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
That's a little overstepping it at the moment. I mean, we don't really know that much about them.
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
At least not yet, because if there's one thing I learned about hackers, is that they have tremendous trust issues.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though. Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort. Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The "I've prepared the necessary tool" part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
Yeah, I do not think that this is a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
Don't you mean
There's no
contact
telling when
me?
he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah. So, somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
Let's hope Sojiro doesn't get too suspicious of us. Okay. What's going on here?
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
She's our student council president.
Nijima?
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Okay, let's hope you don't figure out that her sister was paying you a visit a couple days ago.
A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you.
Alright.
This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
Thank you.
We have late-breaking news on Mejid, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Mejid also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Mejid as they arrive.
How can they victory over what? What can they possibly admit victory over? Good God!
Oh, come on. It's in English.
Let me see.
Jeez.
The Phantom Thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
Good
What?
lord.
That's bullshit!
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possession.
Wait. What?
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil.
Okay, that is more self-righteous than anything
says.
else I've seen.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, good God.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Oh,
Why the hell
God.
are we being singled out?
That's an excellent question.
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
Okay.
That's complete bullshit!
Agreed.
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
I know.
Hey, so what's this letter about? Don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this.
That is a very good point.
A calling card.
What?
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
If that's the case, they must not live too far away.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That's a good question.
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
I'm not entirely
What
sure.
the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders.
Orders?
Let's brace ourselves and stand by, in case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
Let's hope nothing bad is gonna be happening later. Alright. I'm really starting to heat up on the forum. I put a special post up and everything. The showdown between the Just Phantom Thieves and the global organization Medjed is here. Reactions have been great too. Everyone is really engaged. So far, most of the comments have been pro-Phantom Thieves. Most likely because of what happened in the Kaneshiro case. Those on the other side say Medjeds are hackers of justice. But there's nothing resembling justice in what they do. Someday I want the whole site to be filled with pro-thieves comments. I'm looking forward to when that day finally arrives. He can look forward to whatever he wants, but we have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble soon if we don't do something. What makes you think that we can't do something? Alibaba and now a blank calling card? What the hell is going on?
Hey,
Of course we have to go to bed. Great. Can't even make any curry. Great. Sleep. Not like we can do anything else. Next day. What's gonna happen? Day. Whoa. No music? Okay. Declaring their victory? What does that mean? Why would they declare victory if the war hasn't even started? Yeah, these guys are cowards, I swear to God. Phone's buzzing. Alibaba messaged you? It's just Ryuji. Nothing? That's no ACP if he tries to contact you. Yeah, believe me, I will let you know the second I get something.
man.
Ryuji again? He just never shuts up, does he? Oh. Hello. What do you want? You responded today. Once again, I am Alibaba. You are the leader of the Phantom Thieves, correct? Fine. That's right. I appreciate your honesty. I take it you received the calling card? So it really was from this guy. Are you at the school right now? I'm in class. You're a surprisingly diligent student. Now then, I've prepared the calling card for you. When are you going to steal it? Steal from who? What do you mean by that? Aren't you able to steal a heart as long as you have a calling card?
Hey, hey.
We need the name of the target. What's the name of the target? Is your heart thievery truly impossible without such information? It is. I see. I suppose past calling cards did have names on them. One moment. I'll tell you. I believe their name was Futaba Sakura. Wait. Does this person have any relation to Sojiro? If you fail in this mission, I will expose your identity to the world and to the police. Well then, I'd be counting on you. We shall speak again after the change of heart. Who's Futaba Sakura? Can't find the account to send a response to. All I get back is an error message.
For real?
Of course. Feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Anyway, we should let everyone know about this. Now this is big. Very big.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this? What the hell?
Futaba Sakura?
Wasn't Sakura?
Yes.
It's Boss's last name!
Does he have any family?
Does he?
For reals? How laid back are you? Wouldn't you normally be introduced at least? I mean...
Well, I did hear something about Sai Nijima talking about family.
Well, his situation does make things difficult.
Yeah, it does.
Calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all related.
Yeah, and that would also explain why it was hand-delivered to us,
One
instead
the
of just
reasons for that is
sent it
because
to us
Alibaba
through
mentioned
email or
nothing
mailed.
about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough.
Well, that would make sense. If he was related to Sojiro Sakura, then that would make sense.
That makes sense.
I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
I don't know.
Yeah,
how
I
to
already
figure
figured that out.
His smartphone information.
Alright.
However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
I don't think so. I mean, if he was taunting us, then he would have already reported us to the police like a few days, like either today or tomorrow. I'm not sure if this is a prank.
I mean, look at his demands.
I am honestly really curious about this. I know about his
Maybe
demands.
You don't want me to leak who you really are. That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
Again, hackers have trust issues. You gotta respect that.
So we're being tested.
Exactly.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
I'll do
That's
that.
probably for the best. There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about too.
I'll check the school's roster just in case.
Alright.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
What's up?
Who's Futaba Sakura?
Why do you know about that?
So they are related to you.
It's got nothing to do with you. I'm going home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Alright.
Looks like it's a hit.
Exactly. I mean, the nervous look on his face. He's definitely got some relation to Sojiro. I just remembered. Akira, were you able to talk to him about Futaba? He didn't want to talk. Could there be a reason as to why that was? Alibaba might be our only hope of defeating Medjed. I wish we could get some info about Futaba out of Boss. Trying to force it would probably have the opposite effect. To be honest, I owed a great deal to both Boss and Akira. I don't wish for this to be a source of discord between them. I know just what you mean. It's probably for the best to wait for Boss to bring the subject up himself. Can't we just, like, go to his house and probably investigate it there? Oh, yeah. Never mind. Do we have to go to sleep again? God damn it. Of course. First, there was mention about then Alibaba, now Futaba Sakura. We don't have any info on any of them. What in the world is going on? I don't know, but we're gonna find out relatively soon. I hope. Bah. Now, I'm just too enamored by the plot twist to think about this. Yo, tomorrow's the end of the first semester, but we still got all this lame shit coming up. If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye. Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl. She's related to Boss. Think people living nearby would know about her?
Wow.
Maybe. You should have made use of that on your exams. Okay, if you can figure that out, like, how come you're failing in math? Because this is important. Oh my god, I miss Drake and Josh so much. I never want to think about exams ever again. Anyways, asking around in your neighborhood might be the fastest way to figure this shit out. Then again, I doubt it'll be that easy. It never is. Morning. Summer vacation starts the day after tomorrow, but don't forget, there's an urgent assembly on Monday. We'll be taking attendance. There's been an unusual number of strange incidents this year. Don't do anything stupid over break. Got it? Don't go someplace shady like the Red Light District, and don't go to the beach after dark. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the beach. I want to jump in some cold water. You are not like any cat, Morgana. Most cats would be afraid of the water. Seems like we won't be having fun for our summer break for a while. Clearly. Yeah. After school. What do we got here? Ryuji might be right. We don't have a single clue. Might as well try. We've got nothing to lose. Let's head to Yonge and gather info about the neighborhood. Might as well. Okay. This is Jansen. Yeah, I know that name. Heard it somewhere before. It's like my very first love. Yeah, that was helpful. Helpful. Single, right? I thought you didn't have any children. Let's ask some people too. Children. What is this? Oh, it's a bar. Okay. Keep going. Oh, right. I already talked to that guy. Oh. Secondhand shop. Is there anything over here? A vintage game console. Oh! Settled if I threw him some games. Not really sure anyone would buy a game console that's this old, though. Let's come back here later. Yeah, let's talk about Futaba first. Ah, sorry. I don't know why that burp came out. Shopper. Who knows? By the way, did you eat a lot? What are you talking about? Whenever boss buys food, it's enough to feed 3 people. What, you're telling me you don't actually eat that much? Maybe it's boss who eats a lot then. Let's ask some other people around. Alright, wise old man. Who's that? I don't know anybody by that name. But wouldn't this Futaba get angry if they found out you're snooping in on them? Let's ask some other people. Is there anyone else I can even ask to begin with? Wait, did I? Oh yeah, I already talked to that person. Futaba? No, I don't know who that could be. Let's ask some other people around. Wait, I don't know who else to ask. Oh, this person. Sakura. Oh, right. We got some other people too. We can worry about LeBlanc later. We need to get... What do you mean we need to get info? I think I asked every single person here. Didn't I already... Okay, info on Futaba. What do you do of it? Come on. What do you mean? I already asked every single person I could find around here about Futaba. Did I? Oh, one person over here. Futaba. No, don't know anyone like that. Come to Sakura's and often to make deliveries, but I've never seen who you're talking about. So up until now, the biggest lead seems to be Boss buys a lot of food, far more than enough for one person living alone. That's suspicious. Check out the shops where you can buy food. It's Chief's house. Okay, the places where he buys food. Supermarché. Supermarché. Tobacco store. What the hell? Why would you buy tobacco? Jeez. Info on Futaba. I need to look for places that he gets food from. Oh, here's the supermarket.
Hey!
This place is close to LeBlanc, so we might be able to learn something here. Welcome. Futaba? Over at Sakura-san's? I haven't heard anything, sorry. Come by again.
That doesn't
We didn't find anything on Futaba. I think our only option now is to go home and ask the chief directly. You know, they said that he was getting food for multiple people. Hello, what are you doing here, Sai?
Did you not?
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba. You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
What the hell is Wakaba?
What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended.
Parental
I
authority?
take it you're okay with that outcome?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are
Oh,
in your favor.
hello. This should be interesting.
Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9% though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody revoked.
What do you mean, abuse?
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious about this. As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. I yield.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not.
Okay.
Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
Alright. I'm starting to not like you.
And stay out! That woman is real good at pissing people off.
Yeah, I noticed.
What's with that look? You got something to say?
Custody?
This doesn't involve you.
Is Futaba your daughter?
That's enough. Just behave yourself and keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got that? Lock the store up.
Heh. You've definitely got something to hide.
The existence of this Futaba is for certain. She may be in some kind of bad situation, though.
I agree.
More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation.
Yeah, it is pretty damn solid if he is lying to us about that.
Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive?
Cognitive science, I believe Sai
Wonder
said.
what the chief's hiding.
Yeah, he's definitely hiding something.
Can't really press him on the subject, though, especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to sneak into his house to find out. And...
Hey!
Of course he tells us to go to bed. What else was I thinking? Go to sleep. Jeez. Saturday.
A woman was threatening Boss?
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
What's up?
It's nothing.
You definitely know something.
So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that?
I don't think he would. I don't know.
It's difficult to say. Sometimes the person on the outside is much different from the one within.
Exactly. I mean, there was this guy on the dating game in the 70s who turned out to be a serial killer. What's going on here?
Is it Alibaba?
Yes, it is. I've given you a calling card and told you the target's name. You should be ready for this. Why aren't you doing it? I told you to help you. Told you I'd help you if you stole her heart. What seems to be the holdup? I also said I'd report your identity to the police if you didn't help me. Are you okay with that? I'm serious here.
Well, he does have information on us.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, I need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about him.
Does she have a palace? Palace? What are you talking about palaces for? This has nothing to do with this conversation. Are you saying random stuff to dodge the
What are
issue?
we supposed to do about this?
We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
Let's meet somewhere. Meet with me? That will be difficult. I have reasons for not being able to go out. That's why I'm contacting you like this.
He can't go out?
Wait, I get it. You steal people's hearts directly. That might make things difficult. Extremely difficult. Hold on, I'm thinking. Okay, it's a shame, but I'm calling this deal off. Stop looking into Futaba Sakura. Forget this ever happened. I won't report you to the police either. Don't worry. Sorry for taking your time. Now, if you'll excuse me. That seemed awfully suspicious. Wait a second. I said the deal's off. We're never going to speak again. Don't expect me to contact you anymore either. We're not done here. And, of course, it's an error.
Huh?
Did you just shut the whole operation
Just shut
down?
the whole operation down?
This doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Huh. He did seem awfully scared when we brought up that talk about stealing people's hearts and directly. I have a theory about this, but I want to hold off on giving us and saying this until I have more
It's
information.
none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us.
No, I don't think so.
They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
We don't even know who they are.
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
Hold on, we don't know for sure if Medjed is out of the picture.
You do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown. We got 150,000 yen out of it.
that's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
Hold on.
Let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. Gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut.
Okay, I'm not liking where this is going.
Where would be good?
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel too.
You know that's not going to be nearly enough to spend 150 grand,
The
right?
best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
You don't need to do that this time. Actually, definitely don't do it, okay?
She's right.
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right?
Sushi's fine.
Then it's decided.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to press that.
We'll go tomorrow night.
Okay. Evening. Alright, so what's gonna go on here? Wonder if all that Medjed business was just a prank. Now I think about it calmly, it's strange that they haven't actually done anything yet. If goal is to target the Phantom Thieves, they should want to be acting now, given our fame. When you put it that way, it kind of makes me wonder too, especially after they taunted us theatrically like that. Yes, however, it would be best for us to come up with a countermeasure regardless. For now, though, we should cautiously enjoy the sushi. That is all we can do. Something's not right. I was thinking that too. I can't really put it into words though. Yusuke is right. I'm sorry for bringing this up on the day before our celebration party too. Cheer up, Makoto. We'll be eating sushi like kings tomorrow. I hope one person in particular is on their best behavior. I'll refrain from saying who though. You better not be talking about me. He might be talking about you. He might be talking about Morgana. You'll never know. And of course he's gonna make us go to bed instead of letting us brew some coffee. Alright, go to sleep. Yeah. Sunday! Alright.
You seem quite
You.
busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro.
Okay. She's
And to make matters
pissed.
worse, Mejid, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they screw us over?
Well, to be fair, they're doing a pretty damn good job of it.
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
You kind of sound like a sociopath there, I have to admit.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
Jeez.
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
Huh.
What
Do
are you
tell.
basing this off of?
Do tell.
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise.
What makes you say that?
Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim. Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them such things.
At least you're doing something right, because you can't jump to conclusions.
The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
I hope you're not thinking what I think you are.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Sai-san? Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Oh, hello.
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
How is this a victory for you?
Handle the Phantom Thieves without remorse.
Oh, God.
Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Jesus Christ.
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
That's an excellent question. Now I'm becoming more suspicious of
Not at all.
Bull.
Well then, to our victory.
Ugh. I seriously never liked that guy.
Okay.
Time for sushi. This place in Ginza, right? Do we have to take the usual train from Shibuya? Hello, Ginza! Famous for its high-end shops, its property value is Japan's highest. The forefront of trends. Aside from the shoes, cafes are aplenty. If you're tired from shopping, get tea!
Alright.
Yeah, we can invite people over here who may enjoy eating expensive sushi to hang out with you there. Dee-dee-dee. Alright. The heck? All 5 of them had apostrophe. Exclamation points! Come on! Out of this world, that texture.
I don't see any prices listed here.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it, we got the cash.
So good.
That's literally me when I eat sushi as well. And mushrooms, of course.
Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Hold your horses and don't talk!
By the way,
Alright.
is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
I don't know. I mean, he is strict, but he's not
Prove
that
the
strict.
abuse. He'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
I don't think so.
Hold on a sec. About that, I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
Agreed. Well, agreed about the family getting
Think
involved.
Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife?
I don't think that might be the
Cheated
case.
on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
Oh yeah, they didn't hear the conversation with Sai.
Doubtful.
Tah.
Your imagination has run rampant.
Agreed.
Foolish.
All right.
Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Tah.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves.
Keep your voice down, please.
Crap.
Fantastic! Everywhere we go, we hear...
What rubbish?
Good.
Think about where we are, Ryuji.
Duh, in public.
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
You would not survive in the military, I swear.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
Good lord.
Nijima-san.
What are you doing here?
Ketchikun.
Akechi.
You guys know each other?
You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
So you did...
How do you know my name?
Seems he did his homework on you.
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course.
No, you're not. You're just a junior detective.
I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right? I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Mejed has declared war on them?
War?
War?
Their website was updated just a moment ago.
What?
For real? English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
Oh,
She's, a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
Agreed.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
Well, it's probably because you haven't been in the victims' positions.
What is with these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, this is an interesting group. Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do. Ah, yes. I wanted to ask you something.
Go on.
Regarding this whole Mejed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do?
I really don't care.
Unsurprising. I suppose you aren't interested in such gossip.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
Exactly.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to.
Yeah, that much I'm pretty sure that we've been able to figure out as well.
Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
What?
You gonna report us? I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
Huh. Pah. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna say you're the suspicious one. You're pretty suspicious.
I wasn't anticipating that response. You always find a way to rise above my expectations.
Believe me, I got a very Yakuza-like vibe from this guy.
You really are an intriguing one. I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one? I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
Yeah, getting an even more Yakuza vibe from this guy.
What the hell are you saying? I'm curious to hear what you have to say. You seem to be a wealth of information.
Screw you.
I'll teach you how to make deductions. I believe that is a fair trade-off for you.
Seems he's interested in me. That grew our bond, really? I don't really think I did anything.
This has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
Yeah, fuck off, Mop Top. Jeez.
What was that about?
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
Nah, couldn't be. Right?
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on. We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
True, but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery.
Exactly.
Just keep acting normally.
Exactly. There's no way he could possibly prove the existence of the metaverse.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah, what did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan and their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st. As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
For real?
They must be American.
Keep going.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I don't think they're being serious.
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil.
Hypocrites.
That's what
They're
it says.
attacking the economy. No righteous people of justice would ever do that.
Sounds bad.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan.
Terrorism.
And it seems they are quite the attention seekers.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do about this?
Only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to LeBlanc? We can talk more over there.
Yeah, let's just hope that Sojiro is not in the cafe.
We went through all
Not
sorts
here.
of options on our way here, but looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart,
Go on.
how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done?
That's a good question. That supports my theory.
Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together.
That's a very good point.
It seems to me Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
For real?
So she's asking that we steal her own heart?
That's a first.
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
No. Remember what Sai said, that Sojiro's ex-wife was a victim of a psychological breakdown, so maybe that's what is causing Futaba's pain.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
I know where his house is.
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
Well, let's hope that he's not going to be there.
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him.
But my fatty tuna!
We all have to make sacrifices, Morgana.
No complaining.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone.
That's a very good idea. Let's hope that he doesn't get suspicious of us. Looks like I'm making this a long episode. Nobody is answering. The lights are on.
Come on.
I think he's napping. Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we've rung the doorbell. I think Futaba would have answered by now if she were here too.
Hey.
The gate is unlocked. You can't go opening other people's stuff like that.
Hey.
The door seems to be slightly open as well. Wonder why. That's rather careless. Sounds like it's gonna rain. We should get inside. You think that's okay? Probably. My apologies. In advance. This should be fun.
Hello, sir? He's not out, is he?
He might be.
The door
I don't
ahead is
know.
open, and I can hear the TV.
Are you sure that's a TV that you're hearing?
I hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, Boss is kind of old, ain't he?
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
What's going on here?
Scream? What was that?
What?
How should I
Wait. That wasn't either of you guys?
Did you hear that? Let's get out of here, please! Can we just go?
Jeez.
What are you freaking out for?
It's literally every single what An just did was literally every single girl I've seen being afraid of the dark.
I'm not freaking out!
You clearly are! Well, then again, when you're an electronic musician desperate for inspiration, you'll find that the dark has its own charms.
Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
Heh. Can you even see in there?
Sorry, can I hold your hand?
You can hold my shoulder. You can hold my arm. That's all right. There you go.
I can sense someone's presence.
Are you supposed to be acting like somebody from Dragon Ball or another anime? Who is it?
Who's there? I can't take this anymore. I'm leaving.
Someone's freaking out.
No, my legs won't move.
Jeez. Someone's a little too scared of the dark. Oh, hello. Hello.
Alibaba! Futaba! Hey, come on. Where are you?
Yeah, for a split second there, I thought I saw her hair was ginger.
You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself. I'm sorry. Please save me, Sissy.
She's not here. Just relax.
Crap, he's home.
The hell?
Who the hell are you? Don't move!
Relax. It's just us.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Still freaking out despite the fact that the light is on. Relax. Well, it looks like we've got some explaining to do.
You? What are you doing in my house? You're...
Oh, good evening, sir. We didn't mean to...
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
Of course that's his first impression.
We're just friends.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
That's not it. Things happen and...
You kids are here too?
Ha!
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried you might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
What?
Yes.
Wait, you didn't know that the door's unlocked, Sojiro?
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting old.
Well, I've actually kept the door open a couple times myself, despite the fact that I'm only 24. And that was my dad sneezing.
There's something we'd like to ask.
Huh? You want to ask me?
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
Yeah, my daughter.
I was right.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Well, that's...
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that.
What do you know?
I don't want you all getting the wrong idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you.
It's fine, we all have our secrets.
Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here.
Alright. This I gotta hear then.
Now, where do I start? Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason.
Alright.
She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on.
Tch.
She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Alright.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
Alone?
There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either. She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her.
Ah, I get what you
Ordinary,
mean.
loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left.
Did she die?
Yes. She committed suicide.
Oh my god. What could possibly have caused her to commit suicide?
Suicide?
Threw herself into the street. Right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Oh my god. How old was Futaba when that happened?
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
How old was she when that happened?
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So,
Jeez.
well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Alright.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
Maybe she's still not over it.
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
Jeez.
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that. but I decided not to rub salt in the wound. Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared, even when nothing was happening.
So she locked herself up in the room?
She'd say things like, "I hear voices," and "Mom is looking at me."
Maybe this has something to do with the mental shutdowns?
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room.
Yeah, that is beyond trust issues. Jeez.
Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in.
It's very typical for a Japanese person to get shut in like that, even for years at a time.
She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her.
Alright.
So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
Ah. I understand.
What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to either.
Ah.
Again, I know that's no way for her to live.
Of course, well, she needs to find room to keep growing.
That's all I can do, though.
I can see why. What does she want?
I don't know. She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books.
Okay.
Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be?
We'll do what we can.
I'm gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon, too.
Okay.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
Exactly.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
Well, that's the only explanation at this point. Logical or not.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
And we'd have a very powerful ally. It's possible. But yeah, we do need clues.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check.
Alright. Futaba Sakura.
The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Candidate found.
Oh!
What the?
Hello.
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Morgana?
Where's Morgana?
I haven't seen him for some time.
Is he back at the house?
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine though. He's a cat after all.
Yeah, I'm sure he will be fine.
The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
What I'm really wondering is what the hell is going on.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that.
What about it?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves.
Jeez.
So they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing.
Talk about a pain in the ass.
I mean, it is our fault.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
Of course.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
She was listening into our conversations.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Alright.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil?
What is her reaction going to be to this?
Hey, Morgana.
I knew it! I knew he was hanging out here. Where'd Morgana go? You know what? I'm going to find out in the next episode, alright? Next time on Persona 5, we're going to find out just what the hell Morgana was doing in Futaba's room. See you guys then.
Yes.